Hi everyone, I'm Lina. So I work as an associate professor at Uppsala University in product development. My training is, however, as a geneticist and a neurobiologist. I'm also the co-founder or the founder of a consulting bureau called Resource Technology that facilitates the introduction of new technologies into healthcare and education. I like to start to give you the take-home message with my talk. To use autonomous robotic system in healthcare to the full potential, we need to develop this technology so it meets the biology. We also need to work, as Lennart mentioned, to get the right tech to the right place with the right information. Why is this important? Well, accidents, injuries, diseases happens at any time, anyhow, and to anyone. And when that is the case, we don't want to be taken care of. We want to be part of driving our recovery. And today we are living in an infomedicine society. We are also living in a technology revolution that makes it possible for us to be part of our recovery in a way that has never been before. And by doing that, we are using e-health, biosensors, serious games, and robots. This is a rehabilitation robot. It's a hybrid robot that reads the signals from the brain down to the muscles, going through the central and the peripheral nervous system. Let me show you how it works. So when I think that I want to move my leg, electrical signals goes in between the nerve cells from the brain through the spinal cord down to the muscles to these EMGs on my leg. And I move my leg and the robot also moves its legs. If the case is, as Gianni, I met her in 2015, she had a horse riding accident and hurt her spinal cord. These signals were weakened to the point where the muscles couldn't read it out, but the robot could still detect it and help with the step. And it is in this way, this semi-autonomous system, I would say, helps a person to recover an ability to move. And the beautiful thing about these systems is that they work with biology. They meet the four most important factors we need for cell recovery in the nerve system. Frequency, intensity. By using a robot, you can walk for 30 to 40 minutes, or 60 even, without being able to stand up and move at all. If you were doing this without this kind of technology, 10 minutes and you would require at least 3 physiotherapists. Manner, the other thing that is important. This robot only gives the support needed, which means that you will be in a constant developing phase, which would not be the case if you didn't have something that adjusted to your level of ability. Information. Data is continuously taken in and provided into information to the people who are supporting the training, physios, doctors, relatives, and the person who is doing the training. And that brings us to the last important thing when we have to deal with nerve cell recovery. Psychological factors, motivation. This robot came to Sweden in 2013. It's part of clinical trials since then. It's not implemented into any clinic in Sweden yet. It doesn't reach the patients. And why is that? Lennart mentioned a few of them, but there are also other factors, which is robots should not take care of people. First of all, we don't want to be taken care of. Second of all, robots are assistive tools. We have to get this information out. It's part of adjusting. And then we have the question about evidence. So basically, to be able to reach out, to develop the right technologies that meets biology, what we need to do is to have information and education on anyone sitting in this room developing these things, but we also need to have it to anyone who's going to work with it or use it. And that's where I'm going to end it, this talk. Thank you.